Welcome everybody in today's video. Today I am present in front of you with the new cue card topic, and the topic I have chosen is describe a time when you needed to use your imagination. Okay. I once lost key to my house in age of 15 when parents had gone out of station to attend distant relatives' wedding, and they were to return late at night, and I had keys to my house. So I was alone, and in evening my friends came and we went to play cricket, and I had keys in my pocket, and while playing I had no idea that at one point of time keys would be lost, but my excitement was not having any sort of trouble. And at the end, when we were coming back to our house, I finally felt that I had lost my keys, and the situation was completely full of goosebumps, and at that point of time I had butterflies in my stomach, and I thought that parents would beat me black and blue when they would come to know. And very next time I calmed myself down, and my friends also helped me to pacify myself, and then I started reminding things logically about the key because it was with me when I went to play, and then finally I realized that it must have been lost while playing and it must be there. So I went back with my friends with torchlights on to search the whole ground, and by the time it was very dark, and we kept searching for approximately 15-20 minutes, and we scored every inch of the playground, and luckily we got that back. And at that point of time I had a sigh of relief. So I can say at that point my sense of imagination, or we can say presence of my mind, saved me, and I also thanked my friends. And at that point of time I finally realized that if any person is capable of thinking logically or is capable of using presence of mind, he or she can solve any situation and can come out of any trouble. Okay, let us start with follow-ups. Do you think adults can have a lot of imagination? It depends on their mentality or the type of work they do. Mostly people in today's world are clever, and whenever any intricate thing happens, they use out-of-box thinking and overcome it. But there are few who are not so manipulative, or we can say sharp. In addition, it is also experienced that some people have ability to envisage in one field and their mind comes to halt in another. Like my friend Rakesh has a keen interest in technology and can predict or can make good technical hacks, but when it comes to poetry, art or sports, his sphere of knowledge is as small as of a 10 years child. Next question. Do you think imagination is necessary in scientists? Yes, definitely. A scientist need to have ability to speculate things well ahead of time, and the utility of their concept coupled with futuristic benefit gained by the mankind spark their imagination and motivate them to innovate. Like we can take example of Wright brothers, who invented aeroplane, kept experimenting with their vision of flight despite persistent opposition by the public. Similarly, Thomas Alva Edison, who invented light bulb, continued working on his light bulb model in spite of thousands of failures. So it was their firm belief to imagine world far ahead of time, and as a result we can say they are still remembered many years after their death. Okay, so next question. What kind of jobs need imagination? I think every job requires to imagine one or another thing. Be it a job of a waiter, if he estimates that his customers will be impressed by him, by his polite way of talk, his tidy wear, his unique way of treating guests special. So not only such waiters get respected, they also manage to get most tips. Similarly, art of imagining things can be attained and developed at any place if a person has mentality to change the world. So I would say every job needs some sense of imagination. Next question: what subjects are helpful for people's imagination? I would say any subject which makes you think, explore the depth of your ingenuity, and broaden it, where you have to keep your thinking caps on to absorb things. So, subjects like mathematics, literature, physics, chemistry, psychology, or there can be others too. In other words, if this subject makes you analyze, makes you to do problem solving or unravel something, then I think it is a subject which can help you in enhancing your imagination. Next question: are people more able to imagine things than past? Or it can be asked other way: can people imagine better than before? Well, as said earlier, the ability or sense to imagine is personal perception or a wish. Luckily, we are living at an important phase in history of mankind when we have computer programs or technology to simulate things of past and future. And with the aid of these advancements, scientists have done accurate anticipation of things in universe. Like Albert Einstein put forward the concept of black hole and string theory in early 20th century, and how these magnificent creations have played phenomenal role in creation of our universe. Hence, if the caliber to speculate is adequately evolved, anything is possible, and mankind still doesn't know what hidden abilities are yet to be explored by them. So students, that is end of this video, and I hope the ideas and the vocabulary which I have given and the samples which I have presented will definitely help you score good bands. So happy practicing, best of luck. We will meet in next video. Praveen Khanna is signing.